thank you for giving us this opportunity to come down to Bangalore and meet VARINDIA partners. Sorry, Lucknow. To meet all our esteemed partners. It's actually a privilege for us to be there. So I'll just run through a short presentation quickly, and then we can get into the further steps of what we've discussed. So just a summary of our mission. We are in a mission of breaking barriers for better tomorrow. So slightly I have tweaked it. So we are a technology-driven company where we are here to ensure the technology is driven at the most affordable price, price-friendly products with the best of the technology being available to ensure a better tomorrow. So these are the three things which I'll be running through largely. A corporate introduction for Acer, the Acer approach. So it's a one-page slide Acer approach. However, it gives a lot of the way we actually engage with the partner community and all the stuff and the consumers. So that will be there. And yes, the latest product offerings. So globally, we are 7,700 employees which we have, a 95,000 in retail presence we have globally, and we presence in 160 countries. The founder and the honorary chairman, Mr. Sanshi, there with us, and the Jason Chen is the CEO for us, Acer Inc. These are our financial highlights. So we've been progressing year on year after, say, 2016, that's the trend. So last year, last year, results are yet to await it. So, and for us, it's more of a January to December. So 2021, we increased by 15% of our revenues globally. This is one thing which I would like to dwell upon slightly more. Acer, as we are saying, we are a technology company. We are also helping with the technology besides the PC and the peripherals, because that's an opportunity for the partners, for the retailers to actually engage and develop more profitable, mutual healthy relationship. We are not a brand who will only restrict us only in the PC and the laptop. We are wanting to give more avenues to the partners so that they can actually do more business revenue, as well as profitability is also ensured there. So the overall revenue which we have done in the 2021, there is a growth we are seeing. So from outside PC and the peripherals, the display business, the contribution for us was 15.4%, that has grown to 17.6%. So it is not that we are running away from the TAM or TRAM is shrinking, but we are trying to bring out more new innovative products, technology-driven products, which gives the partners and the consumers the ease of life and the way it works. Just an example, we have just recently launched a cycle which is with the docking station and workstation, wherein the consumer can do this whole of the day of work, as well as can continue to do the exercise as well. So these are certain innovative products and more and all which are coming in, accessories and all that stuff. So Acer portfolio across categories. So if you see, we have notebooks, we have gadgets, monitors, projectors, desktops, all those things are there. We are fairly covered in all the product range which is technology driven. These are bit more details with regards to our concept D, which is the creators products, the commercial products of travel mates and all those which goes largely. The Swift of the brand, which is the lightest and the thinnest available, less than 1.5 kg range, and the Predator Helios, which is a known brand for all of us globally, a gaming brand. So there we are going extensively further as well. Monitors and desktops we have Veriton, Aspire, Vero. Vero is the sustainability product of ours, which is more of an eco-friendly, because as the global consent is there with regards to reducing the and being environment friendly and creating the sustainable products. So in the line of that only, the Vero products are there, and it is not only restricted to the laptops, it's available in all across the category. So display is also there, desktop is also there, and everything is there. The Spatial Labs, these are one of the Predator brand of laptop, which is actually a 3D product. So if you play the games and all those, it's a 3D effect which goes into it. This is the Dow Jones Sustainability Indices for the globally, where if you see we are at almost at 100 percentile in all the parameters, and that is the industry average if you see. So we are way ahead of the industry average, and we would like to continue and ensure this happens year on year on all the parameters is there. So now after Acer Inc., Acer India snapshot. So as you all are aware, we are 100% subsidiary for Acer Inc. So that is where, that's the empowerment which Acer India has got by virtue of our doing all these years. So that is from the day one, it's 100% subsidiary for us. And we have the reconfiguration Uniload factory at Pondicherry, which we are at 99. So we have a good strength with regards to production, with regards to tailor making the products and making the solutions available, which helps to actually precisely reach out to the consumer solution or the customer requirement, also reduces the TAT instead of just waiting for a longer time. So these are the few things. And we are head offices Bangalore and regional offices and all those support networks. The support network, we are covering somewhere around 95% of the pin code for the country. So our support has been enabled to almost 95% of the pin codes which we are covering. So these are the location maps which has been done, which I said. This is a business model. So we are more keen on the indirect model unless there is a requirement of the customer where the values are little higher and the complications are there and the mandates are there. We would want the business to be driven as an Acer as a through indirect mode only, not on a direct mode. So we would always prefer to do indirect. So these are system integrator partner specific, these things. Channel partners, reselling is there, and the retail portion is there. And retailers and value-added services also for our commercial products. This is the infrastructure which we have, 35,000 square feet of the total space, manufacturing space. We are also one of the first brands to get into the Make in India initiative along with the partners at Noida. So that is also yielding, and we have been able to communicate to the customers' requirement of Make in India, and we are giving most of the boost, trying to do our best to ensure the vision of the India to be contribute healthy. So these are the commercial segments which we focus on: BFSI, government, K-12, education, SMB, corporate. So largely it is through industry only, barring the biggies, which is the business. Consumer, we have a two-tier industry model. So that is where their offerings, all products are available, notebook, tablets, display and all those things, projectors and everything is there. So this is the retail footprint of ours. So if you see the brand stores which we call at Acer malls, we have as on date somewhere around 133 stores. Yes, yesterday only we opened 4 more stores. In places like Imphal, Kota, and all those places, because we're going far ahead also to those places. Multi-brand stores, which we call as points, that is somewhere around 290. And yes, retail presence of ours is in 155 locations in the country. So that's a map which covers it. This is the social media presence which we have. So on all the social handles, we are available. So Facebook, Insta, Twitter, everywhere. We are available, YouTube and all those stuff, because we understand now the more people, there's a digital connect is more important and more required, which is happening of late. So we are acclimatizing towards it and ensuring a good subscriber base with it, so that our communication remains seamless as per the convenience of the consumers and the partners. Acer India has been a great place to work. It's been certified. It's a record for last 4 or 5 years. 5 years. For last 5 years ongoing, it is out there. So as I was sharing, the 95% of the coverage with regards to the service network which we have. So we are not sticking to one kind of a interaction with the consumer or the retail partner. You can only approach for the resolution on one side. We have multiple variants. So toll free is there, service centers there, which is there through ASPs and all those things. On-site is there, spares. We have recently, earlier we were only having in Bangalore as a warehouse for our spares. Now we are extending that somewhere near Gurugram so that the time to spares to delivery gets reduced, and also somewhere in the west region, possibly Nagpur or Bombay, where it can cater and the TAT remains less. So we are quite sensitive towards the service requirements of the consumers and the partners. So this is what I was saying, different things. So web is there, a consumer or retailer can reach us through web, reach us through call center, direct connect is there, a single email, if it's relevant to our terminal ID, it can be registered as a call for us. And yes, at various places on our customers, it is more true for a commercial customer. In the big establishment, we do have team who continue to do a feedback. Not only in commercial, I would definitely like to add our retailers also. There is a constant visit because we have a segment of consumer as well as commercial in the service team also, who continues to meet the set of partners of our retailers, so that if anything which is not attended or unaddressed or something needs to be there, or they update or refresh our processes to them, and then it gets addressed quickly. So that is how we proactively take this forward. So this is the Q4 market share for the PC. So our presence is at double digit in the PC market share. This is the IDC is there, and this is how the desktop and the mobility shares of us. So on top 5 brands in those products for stationery as well as mobility is there. Yeah, so this will relate more. I was running faster earlier. So Acer approach. So largely it's meant for retail. So instead of running many slides and all that, I thought let me put it everything on the single slide and move forward in one. So customer focused. When I'm saying customer focused, so Acer's approach towards this consumer and the retailers is more of a customer focus. So we do understand our presence with the retailers as well as continuous feedback, because retailers are one community who are interacting with the consumers than any other community directly, and they get responses. So we understand. Example, if I say, the retailers and the consumer would always like to get into the MSO SKUs instead of a non-MSO SKUs. So we are completely transitioned ourselves with regards to the clamshell, in the clamshell range, and shortly we will also get into the gaming range to ensure the products are available on the MSO only. So we are trying to see, yes, it's a customer focus. When I'm saying customer focus, so 4 GB RAM does not help, because 4 GB will not be able to take the load of MSO and the Win level, which a consumer is asking. So we have moved ourselves to 8 GB as a base product, which is the industry trend also, but these are the learnings which we are now putting it. Innovative. So here when we are saying innovative, so we are learning from the industry, from the retailers, and trying to bring out new products. And as Acer philosophy is there, we always operate and largely work on the N series of the product, not on N-1 or N-2. So that is our forte. We have been always launching new products. Of late, you would have seen we had launched the 7000 series of AMD, which is the first in the country. Same way, if you see i3 also, in a Core i3 processor, we have launched, we are the only brand of N305, which is the latest generation of Intel on Core i3 space. So these are the things if you there, and on the NVIDIA side also, if you see 2050, none of the brand RTX 2050 is there, but we have a product. So those are always ahead of the technology, which we are doing at the most affordable prices. So we ensure we remain one step forward with the new technology and fresh technology from our side. So responsiveness, although I understand a retailer or a consumer would like to get a response on a call, one call he does, he gets the solution. At times it is possible, at times it is not possible. However, as an organization, considering we being available and all those things, we ensure our TAT remains the lowest for all kind of service deliveries which we are doing. So we are approachable, we are available at the phone call, and possibly if you are not phone call, we are not able to find solution, we ensure within 24 hours or 48 hours we figure out the solution, amicable solution. So that's the mandate for us, and that we are doing it. And this also helps us enable, since we being a 100% subsidiary as Acer India, so we are independent, and we are independent from day one. So we have to take decisions and move forward instead of trying to wait for someone else's guidance and all that. So that's the responsiveness which we are proud of. Flexible, when I'm saying flexible, see, there is an industry trend of the product, of the pricing, the everything. But flexibility can be, I can quote an example, a retailer. We do BTL activities for the retailer. So possibly what activity I am doing at Nirala Nagar and Lucknow may not work in Naga market. Similarly, I was just discussing with one of our partners in Cuttack. What we can do, as an example, in Lawyers Association, a lot of things are there. So I can do that activity there, but possibly in Leamington it will be something separate. So we are in a flexible organization. We would always want to do the activities, and that is what we are doing locally, which is beneficial to the respective retailer. So a Patarkapuram activity will be different than a Naga market activity. Giving example, being available in Lucknow. So that is how is our strength, being the flexibility is there. So we can tailor-made, and it is not something which we are doing on a longish term. So every quarter, when we review our retailers' performance and all that, and what is the necessity, we mutually agree, and then we tailor-made as per the requirement. When we tailor-made as per the requirement for the catchment area, the success rates are always much more higher than working on a fixed system. This is how the fixed system is, this is how it has to be rolled out. Yes, air cover is there for digital marketing and all those products are there, but local enablements are always much more yielding and much more successful. So this covers my major approach on the retailer side for the product as a whole. These are our latest offerings which are on the product side, which I would like to share with you. First, the non-gaming part. So this is a Swift Go, which is one of the lightest ID for us product. So we have launched in 2023 only. So as I've shared, most of my launches are, Acer's launches are 2023. Since we have been sharing that we always remain on N. So as the year ends, our IDs and ranges and technologies gets moved out. So these are the new launches for us. On Swift Go, we have on Ryzen 5 7000 series, which is again the N generation, and Intel 13 Gen. So Evo products are also available. And GPU, yes, Radeon and RS6C is there. This is one of the products for us. The details kickstart your productivity. So when Evo is there and the products are there, the lightest, and the connectivity benefits are there, the screen body to ratio is very limited. So these all lightweight, pick and go, travelers and everything. When a super premium product is being sought by a consumer, he looks at these things primarily. Sorry, I missed slides.
No problem. The message is very clear from your side. So you can go ahead like that.
Yeah. it is there, it went.
Some technical glitch.
So for these IDs, like the common features are there. It's not moving.
Can you help?
So this is the Predator, the gaming product which I was sharing. So these are the technical specifications. Predator, no need for much of introduction. Everybody knows it's a global best gaming brand which is available, one of the best gaming brands. So that is how it is. So which has got the latest features, liquid metal and all those things. So it's actually a gaming powerhouse. So hardcore gamers, for hardcore gamers, this product is primarily available. So cooling perfection and all those stuff is there. So these are the data sheets which are available online also in us. So any partner would like to take the online dump, or the mediums will be able to help. So Nitro Gaming also, Nitro as a brand which is there, both available on Intel and AMD flavors. So that is how it is. So these are the new products for us on double shot, killer connectivity and all those things. So we are actually reading the customer requirements and accordingly adapting the products and devising. This is the AMD Ryzen product also. This is again a Aspire 5 gaming. So when a OPP is required, opening price points are required. So this is where it is ammunition for us with regards to the latest technology of 12th generation as well as the RTX 2050. So we are not talking GTX, but we are also not going at RTX 3050. We have to find a solution, because there are consumers who are looking at a product which can do some casual gaming also and do a daily work also. So this is one of the products which is a great hit for us, and what we see continue to remain there, because we are at a good price point, but we have not compromised on the technology, and we have not gone on to N-2 and all that. So these are the images for the product of ours, Aspire 5. That is all from my side.